What if I told you that trauma, especially abuse, doesn't just leave emotional pain? It actually reshapes your brain. Literally. Abuse, whether it's physical, emotional, verbal, or sexual, leaves deep neurological scars. Scars that affect how you think, how you feel, and how you trust. In this video, we'll break down how abuse changes your brain and how healing is still possible. The brain under attack. When you experience abuse, especially over time, your brain enters survival mode. This means three main areas are affected. Amygdala, your fear center. It becomes overactive, causing hypervigilance, anxiety, and a constant sense of danger. The hippocampus, your memory processor, it starts to shrink, which can lead to memory issues, especially around trauma. The prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for decision making and emotional regulation. Abuse can weaken this area, making it harder to control emotions or think clearly. Cortisol, the silent killer. Cortisol is the body's stress hormone. In small amounts, it helps you survive. But under constant abuse, cortisol is constantly released, damaging your brain over time. Long term cortisol overload can cause sleep disturbances, poor connection, weak immune system, depression, even increased risk of chronic illness. Childhood trauma is especially devastating. When abuse happens in childhood, the effects are even more severe. Why? Because a child's brain is still developing. Childhood abuse has been linked to higher risk of mental illness like PTSD, anxiety, and borderline personality disorder. Trouble forming healthy relationships, self destructive behaviors, and addiction. Even physical brain shrinkage in key areas. The earlier the trauma, the deeper the scar. Emotional abuse is just as harmful. You don't need bruises to have brain damage. Emotional abuse, gaslighting, manipulation, belittling is just as damaging. It can divide your self worth, destroy confidence, and create long term anxiety and depression. The brain of someone emotionally abused often has the same chemical imbalance as someone physically abused. Pain is pain. Can you heal? Yes. Here's the hope. The brain is not fixed, it's plastic, meaning it can change, adapt, and even recover. Journaling and mindfulness, building safe relationships, proper sleep, exercise, and nutrition, community support. With time, support, and compassion, your brain can create new neural pathways, ones built on safety, trust, and love. If you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe.